Hello! Today's robot reporter presents aquatic invertebrates. You'll discover who they are, what they eat, and how they behave. Our reporter M1K3 went to the bottom of the sea to reveal these and other mysteries.
Diving into the vastness of the ocean, we will encounter numerous aquatic creatures, many of which are called aquatic invertebrates. And believe me, they are really breathtaking. But before we continue, I have a question for you. Do you know what invertebrate animals are? We classify as invertebrates those living beings that do not have a vertebral column or bones throughout their bodies. Some are terrestrial and others are aquatic, like the marine invertebrates we will learn about today. Just take a look at this octopus, for example. It is an invertebrate mollusk with 8 tentacles and no bones, and it is capable of swimming at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. What few people know is that the octopus has 9 brains. That's right, 9. How awesome is that, huh? For this reason, it is capable of creating different strategies for fishing, defending itself, and even hiding from predators using a technique called camouflage, which allows it to blend into its environment. Now, sailing a little further, we find another very curious species, which I would say is a sensation, the poriferans. Poriferans are named for their body characteristics. Check it out. Through their pores that sea sponges perform their main activity. Filtration. Water enters, bringing with it tiny pieces of algae, which are the main food for the sponges. So, even though they are standing still, they are feeding, absorbing nutrients, and incidentally, even making the water cleaner. So remember, preserving seawater protects the sponges. But not only the sponges, the jellyfish too. Because of their tentacles and their toxins, they carry the fame of villains of the 7 seas. But is that really the case? Jellyfish have their bodies made up mostly of water, with a gelatinous and somewhat transparent appearance. Their dreaded tentacles are around their mouth, and the tentacles actually assist in their feeding. In addition, they have a stomach to digest the food. But do not be deceived. Jellyfish also hide a secret. To catch their own food and defend themselves from predators, they produce a toxic substance. And this substance, when in contact with human skin, can end up causing serious injuries. If this happens to you, seek the nearest health service immediately, and remember, they did not do it on purpose. And please, don't think all invertebrates are that squishy. Some are quite tough. So now, I present to you the crustaceans. These guys, despite being invertebrates, are tough nuts. This is because of their exoskeleton, a kind of very resistant shell that is on the outside of their body. This type of armor is an important tool as it provides greater resistance and protection to the bodies of these animals. In addition, crustaceans have super strong claws, which help them swim, walk, battle, and even dance. Aha! Just kidding. And here's some curiosity. They can stay out of water for a while. Thinking of good representatives of this armored crew, we have the crabs, a type of crustacean that has gills inside their abdomen. Gills are those structures used to breathe underwater. You might be wondering, but how do they breathe out of water? And I am happy to answer you. Before going on dry land, the crabs fill their abdomen with water, and this way they can use the oxygen they have stored inside. Genius, isn't it? As we've seen, each group of aquatic invertebrates has characteristics that make them unique.
And the curiosities don't stop here. There are many other fascinating animals we can learn about. So, I hope to see you on our next adventure. Bye.